All right, just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down. Of the 25-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And he worked this pass 25 to the 26-yard line. Bobby Brown, the one who brought him down. They face second down and 7. From the gun, Jackson. Intercepted on the second play of the game. Picked off by Christian Roseboom.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike. They've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
On the set. Let's go. Set.
Right to the air goes Young. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike. Make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
That's into the hands of Jonathan Brooks. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. A gain there of 11. It's a Carolina first down.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win. And that's exactly what he did here.
Second and inches.
Ready.
They'll run here. The former Canadian track star, Chuba Hubbard, will take it. And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a hold up, but he got what he needed. It is first and goal coming up.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Xavier Legette, touchdown, Panthers. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
On the return, it's Keaton Mitchell. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. From the 33, here's second down and a yard. They'll go again here with Henry. Inside the 35. And he will score. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Ravens.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
On the return, here's Trevor Etienne. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
Get this drive started. On the ground, it's Hubbard. He looks forward for maybe a yard. The veteran Kyle Van Noy in on tackle. From the 24 now, here's second and 9. Here's the pistol snap to Young. He'll find his tight end, Tommy Tremble. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. It's good for a Panther first down.
Watch out, man. Here we go. Start. Ready.
Young hands it to Hubbard. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. Panthers football to begin this second quarter. They have it 2nd and 4 coming up. The Panthers will take their first timeout. Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 4.
Down. Ready?
Here's a handoff to Hubbard. And they'll bring this up to the 48-yard line. And that's a first down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense. A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Let's go.
Throwing on second down, Young. This one not quite on target. Too much. That one falls incomplete. The pass intended for Xavier again. And it'll be third down.
So I actually really like the concept of the pass play, and I think if we see a little bit better pass protection, even just a second longer, that's probably a completed pass, but I think the pressure just sped his clock up just enough, Mike, that he wasn't able to get that ball exactly where it needed to be.
Here comes 3rd and 6.
Come on, set.
Out of the shotgun. Young. He'll be forced out right. He'll try and get there on the ground.
You've got to keep all your options on the table on third down. That's exactly what this quarterback did. He's looking to throw it. Nothing there. He pulls it down himself, and he's able to convert for the first down.
Here's 1st and 10.
Ready. Cut, cut.
On play action. Young. Open man downfield is Lee Gaddis. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. Remember, he has a touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch. On the ground, this is Hubbard. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. 2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. That one is complete. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for third down. From the gun, it's Young. Agape Owen bursting in and recording the sack.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. They put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
Wright's kick is good. And the Panthers get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
After making the field goal, here's Wright now to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. He'll complete this one to Rashad Bateman. He's taken down just shy of midfield. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it will wind up being a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll run it with Henry. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup.
Second down and 8. Now it's Jackson. He'll get it into the hands of Zay Flowers. And they'll take this down inside the 35. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this second quarter. look now to try the field goal. This a 48-yard attempt.
48-yard attempt.
That one is good. And the Ravens will tie this game up here late in the first half.
And barring something dramatic here happening, that field goal should take us into the break all tied up. So this one obviously could go either way. I'm really excited to see, Mike, which team comes out of the halftime break, make some adjustments on both sides of the ball to try to give themselves the edge.
And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25. This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. 2nd and 11. Now the Ravens use their first timeout.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
Ready. Let's go. Set, huh?
They'll go play action with Young. That's to the right side. And incomplete. Jatavian Sanders was the intended receiver. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see, guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things
nowhere to go. He is taken down.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive.
Hey, report. Report. To what? Ryan. Nice one. Nice one.
On the handoff, it's Henry. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
A loss of 2.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
You.
2nd down. Jackson. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Jackson to his big target, Andrews, for the Baltimore first down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball. These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning 1st and 2nd down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in 3rd and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
Zay Flowers, the intended receiver, and it's going to be 3rd down. Jackson looking to throw. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. On fourth down, it's Tyler Luke for the Baltimore field goal. This one from 54 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Ravens going to take the lead. It's now 13-10. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Ready, set.
Throwing is Young. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Roquan Smith.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
They'll run it on 1st down with Henry. And a good run there. It'll get him 5 yards.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. From the 20, here's 2nd and 5.
No, we change it.
Fourth quarter underway, and here's Henry. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yards.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
That is caught. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up 1st down and goal. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. 1st down and goal. Henry is in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to throw yourself back in.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. Off the play fake. Here's Young. Over the middle. He's got Leggett. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with. So,
the defender able to get his head around and intercepted. Picked off by Nate Wiggins.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do, if that's the case, is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made it back.
And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. The defense uses its second timeout here, and don't forget, clock going to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Here's Jackson. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Treshaun Wallace. You talk about the opportune time. The defense helps close the gap. A huge play to make this one a closer game.
Yeah, and anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, you're looking for that spark. And boy, did the defense provide it. Not only creating the turnovers, they take it back for 6, and they get themselves right back into this game.
Panthers 17.
So time here for the onside kick just in front of the 2-minute warning.
Game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Here's the fullback, Ricard. The Panthers, they're going to burn their third and final timeout.
No gain on the play. Brings up second down at the 40-yard line.
Here's a second and 9. Throwing Jackson. And it's left side and caught by Flowers. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. Now a 3rd and 2. They'll drop to throw. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
So as a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. On the ground, here's Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
Down to a knee, here goes Jackson. And that should do it. So it's a win here for the Ravens. They proved much the best in this one. Get a solid performance in all three phases of the game. Ride that to victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Ravens are victorious as we say so long from Baltimore.